What's going on, everybody? What's happening? It's your man, Big Sale, FHOHNIC. Beautiful morning this morning. It's a beautiful morning for me, man, because this is the last day that I'll be 52 years old. Tomorrow I turn 53. I'm still here. God is still good. My blessings are still coming. And it just is what it is. I'm always a thinker. I'm always a person who thinks bigger and goes above and beyond, what I consider the average person would think about. And I came up with something today, man, and I want to share this with you guys, man. And I want to see, how you guys take to it, how you guys respond to it. Some of you guys will probably hate me for it, and some of you guys will probably, understand. And again, this is a last minute podcast. This wasn't nothing I was scheduled or planned, but I just wanted to get this said, man, before I start my day, before, shit get cracking for me around here, man. So, sit back, relax, and let's see if we can get this thing cracking, man. Yeah, but this ain't none of this shit right here gonna work. So, this is a regular old podcast. This is not one of my most professional podcasts, but it is what it is. All right, so hold on, let me turn this down. Okay. Shout out to everybody. So, real quick, phone buzzing. Let me say this. This podcast or this post, this video, whatever you want to call it, this is not for the haters, but this is for all of the people that hang around the haters, for all the people that are friends of the haters, for all of the people that know people are hating and yet and still you don't check them or correct them. That's what this podcast is for today. Oh, you say, they say I need some volume. I don't have any volume? What about now? Does that volume? Hold on, let me check my volume. Hold on. Need some volume. Hold on, can y'all hear me? Maybe you can't hear me. Hold on a second. Hold on. Settings. Audio, hold on. No volume. Default microphone. No volume. Hold on. Wow. Default. No. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Wow, we have no volume. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. No volume. We have no volume, and that is crazy. No volume. No volume. One, two. Can you guys hear me? Is that better? Is that better? Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. What is this noise right here? Oh, that's this background. Okay, that's the Bluetooth background. Can y'all hear me? 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 Okay, so they said we can hear loud and clear. All right, so let me finish this. Okay. Ray Brown says barely. I don't know what. Hold on. What about now? Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Yeah, we good. Yeah, we good. Yeah, we good. Is that better? Is that better? Well, I got a hell of a show too, so that's what it is. All right, Sabrina said I'm good. Sabrina said I'm good. All right. Mike, phone mic. Can y'all hear me now, though? Let me see. I'm trying to see. All right, let's go. I think everybody said they can hear me, so. All right, you good on my end? You good on my end? Okay, Mike said it wasn't good. Now he said it's good. So, Ray Brown, am I good, Mr. Ray Brown? What up, Marvel? All right, so listen, I'm going to do this podcast. I didn't want to do, it's a last minute thing. I got a lot of going on. Like I said, today is the last day. I'll be 52. Tomorrow is my birthday. I'll be 53 years old in the game. Now, I'm sitting here thinking about all this stuff, and you guys know I say what's on my mind. I say what I feel, and I feel what I say. Today's video, today's episode is not for the haters, but it's for all of the people who condone, hang around, allow, that don't say nothing to the haters when they hating. It's for all of us. I'm going to put myself in that category too. We have to get to the point, ladies and gentlemen, where we stop accepting the bullshit. Period. We have to get to that point, ladies and gentlemen, where we are no longer accepting the hate as normal behavior. You feel what I'm saying? We have to start checking the haters. We got to start telling the haters to stop hating. You feel our friends. How many of you guys are checking your friends when you know they're hating? You feel me? It's going to be our responsibility to change the game. And if we don't take the responsibility, then it just keeps rolling. So today, I want to take the time to just put something on your mind, man, to give you something to hold on to, something to stand by, and something to try to understand and grasp if you can, if your mind is big enough for you to grasp and understand. When it comes to a hater can only exist if he has an audience. Whether it be one person, 2 people, 10 people, or 20 people. A hater can only be a hater to other people, in front of other people, for other people, to other people. So if we, the other people, myself included, stop allowing the haters to hate and start checking people when they hate, right there, dead in their spot, our friends. Start checking our friends when they say some hater ass shit. In this motorcycle game, we know for a fact that there's a lot of shit that go on. There's some just hateful shit. For example, I'm going to say this, and this might get me a little bit of trouble, but to all of my OMCs and my 1%ers, y'all hate the 99% world. You know why you hate us? Because we partying and having fun, and we having bitches down here, man. The females is loving the men is loving the females, and we having a good time, and we make this MC shit look good. The 1%ers, the diamond holders, they don't make the motorcycle set look good. They make the motorcycle set look grim, look dingy, look dirty, look fucked up. But we, the 99%ers, the regular people, the independent riders, the SCs, we make this motorcycle shit look good. So it's starting to appear that the OMCs and the 1%ers and the diamond holders, y'all are starting to hate on the 99%ers. Now, I know a lot of people going to say, damn, Sil, you ain't got to say it like that. But I'm just, and again, y'all know I'm straightforward, man. I'm not trying to get in trouble. I'm not trying to be on nobody's hit list. I don't give a fuck either way it go. I'm going to be a man and I'm going to stand as a man. But I'm just saying, on some real shit, the volume is still low. They say the volume is still low. It would be low on this one. The volume would be low on this one, man, and I apologize because I really wanted to say some shit, man. So is the volume still low? Anybody else got a problem with the volume? Sabrina Hill say no. Is anybody else having a problem with the volume? Anybody on YouTube got a problem with the volume? DJ Vegas, the real New York. Y'all let me know how my volume sound. Okay, Sell you okay? Muffle your ass. Volume fine on YouTube. Okay. All right, so haters. A hater can only exist if he has an audience. Again, whether it be one person or two people or 10 people or whatever. We have to start checking our friends in the MC, our friends that are around us, our friends in our work community, our friends that we hang with on and off the set, the whole 9 yards. Because it's getting to the point now where it's almost getting to the point now where the haters are demanding respect. It's getting to the point now where in order to be a hater, you know, I mean, it's just cool to be a hater, and that ain't cool to not be happy for an individual, genuinely happy, or to not be concerned about an individual's health, welfare, or well-being, you know, or to not like an individual and have no just cause. And I know that's probably the way of the world. I mean, they hated Jesus and didn't even know him. But I'm just saying, amongst us, starting today, actually, tomorrow's my birthday, 53 years old, I am not going to allow anybody to be around me and be a hater. Whatever we had in the past, that's in the past. Going forward, positivity, good vibes, love, peace, happiness, growth, well-being, entrepreneurship, success, business. That's it. I'm going to stop allowing people to come around me and talk about another man for whatever reason. Hey, man, you saw that shit that so-and-so did? Man, I think that was fucked up. Hey, player, not around me. Not around me. Not around me. It ain't happening. To all my OMCs, all my 1%ers, my big brothers, look, man, we having fun down here in the 99, man. We having fun outside of y'all world. Let us do our thing, man. Stop hating on us, man. Stop hating on the regular people the people that just want a motorcycle and have fun, the people that just want to ride their bike and pull up, man, and have a good time and do their thing, man. Holler at a female or a female holler at a dude and then go home, man. Stop hating on us, man. You feel me? We got to get to the point, man, to where our friends, our so-called friends, our buddies, our pals, our homeboys, our club brothers, our club sisters, you know, we got to start putting their ass in check. We got to start letting them know, hey, bitch, you just said some hating shit. You need to, you know, you want to correct that. Leave that woman business alone. You know, yeah. Now, the cold thing about hate and envy is that they damn near go hand in hand. They damn near go hand in hand. Because a motherfucker will see you looking bad and won't say nothing. They'll see I'm just going to use some tissue on the bottom of your shoe or a booger in your nose or some shit and won't say nothing. But when you walk off, man, you see that motherfucking nose, he ain't even blow his nose. Did you let him know? He might not have knew. Or did you offer him some tissue to blow his nose? You know what I'm saying? All of that shit, as a people, man, we got to get better on, man. We got to get better as a people, man. Listen, I owe it to my brother and my sister, whether I know you or don't know you, to make for you better advice, give you better advice, offer you better advice, show you a better way. And again, it's not that I know everything or you know everything, but if it's something that you know that I don't know, in my presence, I can say, hey, sis, you know, I see you trying to do this or do that, but have you tried it this way? This is just another option for you to do it that way. We got to learn how to communicate with each other and learn how to stop hating on each other. It's 2020. Is it 22, 23? I don't even keep up with that shit. I just live every day. It's 2022. We have to start being better with ourselves. We have to start being better with our surroundings. We have to start being better with all of the people that we fuck with. If I fuck with you, you cannot be a hater. I'm not going to allow you to hate, dislike anybody for any other reason unless a person personally done something to you. You deal with that situation and you put it where it needs to be. Envy is what's killing our black people, man. People are envious. And you envy of a person because they did something before you. They made a decision before you made a decision. You had a dream, they had a dream. They enacted on their dream before you. You had a plan, they had a plan. They put their plan in motion before you. So you get envy, you get jealous, you start hating. We gotta start being more protective of how we treat each other, how we talk to each other, how we communicate with each other. We have to be. We owe it to ourselves. We cannot survive as a people if we don't start understanding that. And the first thing we can do is stop letting people hate around you. Stop allowing people to be a hater in your presence. We have to stop it. A lot of people don't like me, hands down. Oh, still, I mean, you cool people, but sometimes you just cross the line. You talk on shit that's not your business. If it's in my eyesight, if it's in my presence, it's in my business. It's my business. Now I don't have to break it all the way down and to dissect it, but I can speak on it. The biggest and I don't know. I'm getting emotional. Anyway, this shit just hit me this morning, man. I'm finna be 53 tomorrow. Lord willing. Hell, nothing is guaranteed, but I'm finna be 53 tomorrow. And I was just thinking, I'm doing a friend check. I'm doing a me check. At 53 years old, where are you? What are you doing? What do you own? What do you have? What's yours? What belongs to them? When I say them, the peoples, the banks, the whoever, the mortgage company, the finance company for the trucks and the cars and all this shit. What is yours? After that, I'm evaluating the people around me. Who are really your friends? Who can I call right now to borrow $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 if I needed it? Without an explanation. Hey, I need $1,000, bro. Hey, man, come get it. Do we have those type of people in our circle? Do you know people that you can, hey, man, I just need to come, I'm in town, man, I need to come through, man. I'm be here for like 3 or 4 days. Man, come on through, man. I got a bed for you. You ain't got to worry about it. Here go the key to the house, man. Enjoy yourself. As a people, man, we have lost the village. And if you don't know what the village is, then you all the way lost. Back in the day, it was the village that raised us, not our parents, not a particular household, but the village raised us. The whole village. It's to the point now where the village, we done burned down the village, and it's every man for themselves. And if you leave your door open, I want what you got. So you let, hey, it's your fault. You left the door unlocked, so I had every right to take it. And we condoning that shit. We condoning that shit. You listen to your friend conversation, and all you take out of the conversation is the negative shit. So you can, as soon as he get through talking to you, you hang up with him, and you pick up the phone and call another motherfucker like, yeah, man, I just got off the phone with this nigga, man. With this chump, man. This motherfucker crying about this, crying about his broad. And instead of you giving him advice, instead of you listening and saying, hey, brother, I hear you. I don't have anything for you, but I hear you. I'm glad you chose me to vent to. Hey, do the best that you can. You waiting to hang up the phone with him so you can call another partner and laugh at him for his downfalls and the shit he going through. Man, listen. What are we doing, man? We wonder why we see people on a different platform. You know, you see people, you know, just doing shit in a level like for, and again, I'm gonna just use this person as an example. I was talking to a friend of mine this morning. No need to mention their name, but I love you, and she knows I love her. Happy birthday to her as well. But I was talking to her this morning, man. We had a hell of a conversation. But her name came up in the conversation, and it's just amazing to me how a person's success can make you hate them because they're successful. And because they're living their successful lifestyle, they're living their multi-million-dollar lifestyle, their multi-millionaire lifestyle, you hate them. Ah, man, that motherfucker just showing out. Man, that motherfucker spending unnecessary money. Man, that ain't even cool. You know, he ain't even got to do it like that. You know, that's just overkill. Well, Gary, I appreciate that, Mr. Henderson, being a new member. Boom. I appreciate you becoming a YouTube member, Mr. Henderson. You are judging how this person spends their money. You hating on this person because they spend their money the way that they spend their money. But we don't say nothing when you fuck off your money. When you trick off your money. You know what I'm saying? When you abuse your money, I guess, but you want to judge and categorize or hate or whatever, dislike how this man spent his money. I'm just one person. I'm just trying to be the best I can be. I want to be the best club brother to the entire FHO family. I don't have all the answers. I don't know everything. I love motorcycling. My passion is motorcycling from all aspects of it. I consider myself to be a 1%er based on the fact of my thought pattern and how I live and how I see this motorcycling shit. This is the best. Motorcycling is 99% of my life. So I'm a 1%er. Whatever you want to do, however you want to categorize it. But I love my FHO family. I love everything about them. The goods, the bads, the conversations, the crew chats, all of that. And I want them to succeed. I want them to be a part of it. I had a dream and a mission for the bike set. I had a dream and a mission for FHO. Hell, I'll say this. I had a dream and a mission for Kings of the South. When I was the Kings of the South, I had a dream and a mission for them. After them, I continued my dream and my mission, and I gave it to FHO. And that mission was to get paid to ride our motorcycles. A lot of people say I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it. If you're an FHO, at some point in time, you get paid to ride your motorcycle. At some point in time, and we're putting plans together, and we're making moves, and we're investing in things as a family, as an FHO family, that we will be getting paid for motorcycling. Charlie Parlo say, turn my mic up. My mic is all the way up, Charlie. I don't know what's going on today. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Hold on. Yeah, it's all the way up, and I don't know what else to do, sir. So I'm sorry about that. But got to start checking the people around us, man. That's hating on us, or that's not hating on us. Quit being worried about a person hating on you. Start checking your friends, your so-called friends, and your family members, and your club brothers and your club sisters. When you hear some hateful shit, start letting them know, hey sis, that was some hateful shit. Hey bro, hey, you know, leave that alone, bro. That's too close to the hater line. You know, that's too close to the hater line. You know, you crossing the line. You know, that sounds like some hating shit. We have to stop condoning haterism. We have to stop condoning and not just see. And this is another thing. If you don't say nothing, Lorenzo Watson, I appreciate that. If you don't say anything, you're just as guilty as anybody else. Thank you, brother, for the birthday drink, Mr. Lorenzo Watson. Thank you for the birthday drink. If you don't say anything, you're just as guilty as the rest of as anybody else involved for not saying anything. See, because a lot of people say, "I just mind my business." Yeah, but you're in your business. You're allowing other haters to influence you and to manipulate your thought pattern because you're sitting around listening to haters hate on somebody else for whatever reason that they other than the truth. A lot of people tell me a lot of times, say, you didn't have to say that. Why didn't I? It needed to be said. Y'all saying it, you just ain't saying it loud enough where they can hear it. But fuck it, I'll say it. Am I the Nelson Mandela of the people? Hell no. I don't want that title. I don't want to be the Martin Luther King of the people, the Malcolm X of the people, none of that shit. I just want to be me. And in being me, I'm going to be free at all costs. I'm not going to be a slave to nothing or nobody. Period. I'm not going to be a slave to money. I'm not going to be a slave to hustle. I'm not going to be a slave to your friendship. I'm not going to be a slave to your love. I'm not going to be a slave to none of that shit. I'm going to be free at all costs. I'm not going to be a slave to your MC. I'm not going to be a slave to your rules. I'm not going to be a slave to a diamond holder, a 1%er, or OMC. I'm not finna do it. I'm finna be free. I'm finna live, make the best decisions that I can make for me and mine. I'm finna have as much fun as I can have with whatever time I got left. I'm finna to be free. I'm not knocking whatever you do. I'm not knocking however you do it. But from this point forward, if it's not in line with what I got going on, then miss me with the bullshit. I'm asking all of you guys who are listening, apparently in some kind of way, you fuck with me, you my friend in some kind of way, because you're listening. Whether you're listening to this live right now or later on down the line or somebody told you to check it out. I'm holding you responsible for checking the haters. I'm holding you responsible for getting rid of the haters. If we don't get a haters, an audience to listen to, a platform to fuck with, then how can they continue to hate? How can they continue to over? Because right now, the shit is it's just becoming too much. It's becoming too much. I got a phone call about some shit in Alabama. Some more 1%ers, surround us, 99%ers, and taking vests. And it's 2022 or 23, and we still worried about a motherfucking vest. We got Corona, we got a war going on, we got all this other shit, and you worried about a motherfucking vest that he ain't took your vest and manipulated, but you worried about a motherfucking vest. We still, as black people, have to get permission from somebody else to do some shit that's made for the free. I got to get permission to ride my motorcycle or to wear a vest or to exist now. And then some other shit I heard is now the females can't, the SCs can't walk around by themselves. So they can't exist by themselves without being attached to an MC. And so, dude, we going as blacks. We taking blacks back to slavery. We going back to slavery. Well, we got to have permission to walk around, permission to exist. So y'all telling me that the social clubs, in order for some females to come together and rock these outfits and do their thing, they gotta be connected to an MC, or they have to be with the MC, or they whatever the fuck it is. I didn't even want to hear the shit. My man missed me with that bullshit. So we as blacks are now regulating blacks? We as blacks can't communicate with others and say, hey brother, do you know anything about that patch you're wearing? Well, that patch is similar to this club, and it might be kind of crossing the line a little bit. Won't you hit me up, man? Let's talk about it later on to see if we can get it corrected. But instead, you just corral a motherfucker, surround them, and pull out guns and knives and all this, and tell them, give me your shit. That's let me tell y'all something, man. For those that don't know, let me tell y'all something right now. For those that don't know, if a person, by any way, shape, form, or fashion, by threat or intimidation, with a weapon or not, if they take something from you, that is called that is a robbery. If they do it with their fist, if it's 5 people surround you, that's a robbery. If they do it with a gun, that's armed robbery, and they can go to jail for that. If you and I'm telling you right now, if you try to rob me and get away with it, or attempt or whatever, you're going to jail. Because I'm telling, I'm calling. You got your 5 people there. Let me get my 5 people here. 911. Y'all need, it's 5 against me, so I need at least 4 of y'all to show up right now to make it an even fight. I got shit to live for. I got shit I'm trying to do. I got shit that I'm trying to accomplish. I got family that I want to go home to. People that I want to see. Everybody in my family ain't dead yet, so I'm still loving on people that's still here. You mean to tell me it is 2022 and we still trying to tell black people, or black men and black women, how to live and what they got to do? We still sitting around as a people with seeing that the other races and the other category of people are just moving right along. They going up the scale, and we still down here. And then once the few make it, the ones that make it, we hate on them for making it and not turning around and coming back and giving you something. Instead of giving you don't want them to give you the game or the formula. You just want them to give you something. Latasha Twin Brooks says, I thought an SC was supposed to be formed to support an MC. Anyway, they're all supposed to be connected to an MC. You're wrong, Latisha. I'm sorry. You're wrong, Latisha. Latisha Twin Brooks, you're wrong. An MC has no business even being connected to an SC. They shouldn't give a fuck about what an SC do. An MC, if it's an all-male MC, what the fuck do they give a fuck about what some females doing or how they doing it or whatever? If these females ain't fucking up your clubhouse, if these females ain't whatever, what business of an MC, of an all male MC, is it a female SC's business? What business is it? It don't even make no sense. That's like me in my household being worried about my next door neighbor, what they over there cooking, what they over there eating. That ain't got shit to do with me. At all. Whatever the fuck they cook over there, or whatever, if they don't eat and whatever. I mean, if anything, I'd be concerned, like, hey, y'all got groceries. But other than that, see, that's what I'm trying to tell you. This is the hater shit that just come in and it just takes form. No MC should give a fuck about nothing but they MC. You ain't got time to be worried about what the SC doing, what the RC doing, what the OC doing, what the GC doing, the ABCs do. You ain't got no time to be worried about what no other C is doing, independence, none of that shit. Your only concern is your MC. That's facts. I'm not just making some shit up. That's facts. See, I said this over and over again. The problem is this, is that there's only 2 type of people in the motorcycle community. In the MC world, in the motorcycle community world, in the MC world, there's only two type of people: MCs and civilians. If you're not an MC, I don't give a fuck how beautiful your vest is, all the diamonds and glitter on it, and the pictures on the back, and I don't give a fuck about it. If your vest don't say MC, you are a civilian in this world. And SCs. MCs are civilian in your world. Period. The MCs don't owe the SC shit, the SCs don't owe the MC shit, and vice versa. It just is what it is. But the haterism has come in and allowed us to just, oh, well, I mean, I understand it. I said, no, you don't. There's nothing to understand. We have to start checking all haters around us. If we start checking the haters, then they stop hating or they go their ass away. They go somewhere else. But they get from the fuck around us. And I said this earlier. It appears that all of our 1%ers and our OMCs on this side of the equator are hating on the 99%ers. Y'all hate our parties. Y'all hate that we got all these beautiful women in this motherfucker. You hate the fact that we motorcycling across country. So every time you come around, you try to destroy our happiness, which y'all hate. When you come to our parties, you feel what I'm saying? You're not dressed like us. We in that motherfucker dress. We fly. We doing our thing. You're not dressed like us. So you're separating yourself right there. You're not dressed like us. You come to the parties and you come in there with the intentions of establishing a ranking order. When we don't give a fuck about ranking order, we trying to treat everybody the same. But you want to come in there and you want to be labeled as the big shot, as the boss, as the head, whatever. However you want to do it. And then when you don't feel like you get enough of that recognition, whoop, there it is. There go the party. You can't make a statement. How you gonna come to my party to make a statement about who you are at my party? Let me say this one more time. How do you come to my party to make a statement about who you are at my party? At my party, it's all about me. And me, period, is at my party. That's it. Somebody say the power of that overly used and shared pussy is what keeps the connect. So is that what it is? Did y'all try to so is the MCs trying to force the SCs to stay close so y'all can get some pussy so y'all can fuck? Is that what it is? Because other than that, if they don't have to be around you, you don't get a chance to get no pussy, or you don't get a chance. So is that what this shit is all about? You trying to guarantee your MC some pussy or something? Is that why y'all trying to connect the SCs to the MCs? Because if y'all don't connect them that way, then y'all y'all trying to lock down. So we doing the bruh and sis thing. That's my bruh. Later on tonight, he gonna be my boo boo. Sel, don't say that, Sel, man. Sometimes you cross the line. Listen, bro. I'm gonna speak my mind at all times. Don't mean no harm. Don't mean nothing by it. All I mean is the truth. Somebody keep telling me to turn the mic up. The mic is all the way up. Whatever audio issues I'm having, and probably because a lot of people don't want me to say what I'm saying, and that's fine. It is what it is. But I'm here. I'm saying it, and we have to start checking the hate around us. Start checking the haters around us. To all my MCs, if you got a brother in your club that's a fucked up individual that can't hold his liquor, that can't hold his alcohol, that can't hold his temper, that can't hold his anger, then y'all need to check him. One of the excuses that I always hear from our 1%ers when somebody done fucked up. When they done fucked up, man, he wasn't with us, man. Man say, you know how them niggas is. No. You responsible for them niggas that's in your club. So however they is how you is. And if you're not man enough to stand up to one of your club brothers and they on some bullshit, then that means you right along with them on the bullshit. I don't want nobody around me that I can't control as to say, hey, brother, I love you. You know, you're a little too drunk. Come on, have a seat, man. Go on, sit down. I'm not finna fight you to save your life. But I'll fight you to save somebody else's life and to save my life. You kill yourself at home or whatever the fuck you want to do on your own. But right now, this is our time. This ain't your time. This is our time. So you can't fuck up our time with your own personal agenda. It is our responsibility, ladies and gentlemen, to fix this shit and to stop this shit and to control this shit and to corral this shit. It just seems like there's a whole lot of hating going on. And all of us that are not haters keep saying we're not haters, but we're allowing the haters to hang real close to us. We're allowing the haters to be right there with us. We're allowing the haters to be in the same conversation we in. We listening to the hate, hearing the hate, and we ain't doing no checking. And then you wonder why some of the G's that just went on off and went on by themselves. Man, I hang with myself. I do shit by myself. At the end of the day, nobody should be regulating nobody. Yes, we should have rules. Rules keep things in order. Regulating, if we communicate, we can get all of this shit solved. My man Whitfield Freight says, speak about the good things. I'm an example of the good things. If you don't see my journey in the MC community, I'm an example of the good things in the motorcycle community. Hell, knowing y'all, being in y'all presence, seeing some of y'all, riding with some of y'all, pulling up on some of y'all. That's the good things about the MC. The parties that we go to, and we go and we make it home and nobody was hurt. Nobody was corralled or cornered. Those are the good things about the MC. The connections, the love. When I can call somebody in Philadelphia, I can call somebody in Texas, I can call somebody in Maryland. Hey, man, I'm coming to, hey, Sil, let me take you to lunch. Let's go to, those are the good things. I'm an example of the good things, the Tampa Jamboree. I'm an example of the good things of the motorcycle community. But you want to hate on me because of the Jamboree. Instead of sitting back saying, man, I remember when sales started with just a cell phone, and look at him now, he got a whole studio, he got a tow company, he got this, he got that, he got a whole organization, and now he got the Jamboree, some more shit for us. Everything I've done has been for us. I haven't done nothing yet for myself. I have yet to be selfish in this MC, to this whole community. I have yet to be selfish. FHO is an organization that belongs to anybody that want to be a part of it. And in FHO, we don't have no big me's and little U's. None. None of that. We don't even play that big me, little U shit in FHO. So when you talk about the good of the MC, I'm an example of the good of the MC. I'm making my way through. And it ain't about me. I'm doing this shit for us, for y'all, for we. This ain't for me. The Tampa Jamboree, that ain't mine. That's ours. That's for y'all. Oh, well, if it's for us, then that means everybody making money. Everybody had the opportunity to make money. The investment opportunity was open to the public. Anybody that wanted to invest could have invested. Anybody that wanted to be a sponsor could have been a sponsor. Anybody. It was open to anybody. We don't have clubs. We got individuals that are sponsoring, that are part of the sponsorship for the Jamboree and that part of the investment opportunity of the Jamboree. We don't have clubs. We got individuals. Yeah, it was. So let me say that before the Jamboree what you see it is now, there was an opportunity for anybody to invest. We had it open. We were trying to put this shit together. We needed some funds. We needed this. I put 5 different Zooms out there explaining, hey, this is what your money gonna be a part of. This is what your money for. This is what we need the money. Blah 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 blah. And everybody like, oh, sale, man, my shit tight and man, okay, no problem. We took all the excuses. We took all the excuses. We had no problem with that. We took them all in and did what we did. But now that we're here now, I got everybody and their mama throwing money at me. But we good. We figured it out. We got it worked out. We good. Everything paid. The Jamboree is a go. But I appreciate it though. So when you say the good of the MC, when you say the good of the MC, I'm an example of the good of the MC. I'm an example of what the good of the MC is, what the MC can do. I've met some beautiful people. I've been some wonderful places. I've tasted some great tasting food. I've slept in some garages. I've slept on people's couches. I've slept in people's mansions. I've traveled the world on 2 wheels. I've seen stuff that I never thought I would see. Been places that I never thought I would be because of the MC community. My man Corey Bird, Corey Bird, he says, Midwest MC problems. New clubs wanted to start up in a state that says no more clubs. The loophole is going to the local OMC and becoming a support club. That's where part of the hate comes from. Corey, I'm going to just say this. The problem is, who is to say no more clubs? Who can say that? Who can say that you and your homeboys can't go buy motorcycles and want to form up together and ride together and be represented as one and start your club? Who's to say that? When this is about love, life, liberty, and all the rest of that shit. Who's to say that? Who is to govern you or to tell you you can't do that? That's what you call subtle haterism. What are they scared of? What is anybody? I don't give a fuck about no club starting up. Shit, you can start up 70,000 more clubs. FHO still gonna be FHO. Period. So no more clubs. So that means ain't no more. You're not telling Harley Davidson or Kawasaki or Suzuki they can't build no more motorcycles. We got too many clubs. What's too many clubs? What the fuck is too many clubs? Now, I know this gonna get me in trouble. I know I'm gonna be getting a phone call saying you shouldn't have said that. That's just what it is. Yeah. But my thing of it is, dispute it. Dispute when motorcycling is supposed to be about freedom, love, liberty, rebelism, the whole 9 yards. That's what this whole 2-wheel lifestyle is supposed to be about. Brotherhood, sisterhood, and all the rest of the shit. But now you come in and say, hey, no more clubs. So me and my brothers, me and my friends, my partners that I grew up with, we just discovered the beautiful the beautiful freedom of motorcycling. We all go buy motorcycles and we just want to be represented as one. And you telling us we can't do that? We can't represent ourselves as one? Why? Who? Is that a law? Is it the government? Or that's and if we do it now, we got to face being killed, maimed, or shot at, or beat up because you or your people say no more club. Come on, man. What the fuck is, like I said, we back to slavery again? Sounds like we back to slavery to me. It sounds like, we just it's modern day slavery is what it sounds like to me. And again, not trying to step on nobody's toes. I'm just trying to get an understanding of what does it all mean. It's subtle haterism. For you to tell another man what he can't do, that ain't got nothing to do with your survival, how you make your money or how you live your life. Them starting another club don't interfere with nothing that you got. Actually, you should encourage more clubs, because then guess what? They most likely they're gonna come visit your shit. But hey, that's another story for another day. But subtle haterism, we got to start checking that, man. My man Corey Bird again says, Corey Bird say, what's the rule on the minimum number to form or keep a club on the set? Again, Corey, a standard established rule. This is a standard established rule, is that you have to have 5. And that's to have 5 people to fill the 5 most important positions in the club. That's some homework that you should be doing on your own. If you guys are seriously interested, that's homework that you can do. Videos that I've done, videos that other people done. Sit down with your own. See, this is what I don't understand. Okay. And this, Corey, I'm not jumping on you, Corey, but I'm using you as an example. Apparently, here it is, a person, Corey Bird, who's seeking knowledge on the MC community. Okay. And who is apparently enthusiastic about joining the motorcycle community, which is a beautiful community to be a part of. I say this all the time. There is nothing in the world like the MC community. I don't give a fuck what organization you're a part of. I don't give a fuck if, you got the Masons, you got all the other shit, the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, you got all that other shit going on and all these, but this MC shit, this shit here is the shit. It's worth being a part of. But anyway, you got somebody enthusiastic like Corey Bird, and he's asking questions, and and apparently don't nobody want to take the time to answer the questions. So when he makes the decision to go out and do whatever he feels is right to do, now you're just gonna jump on him, or you're gonna surround him and take his shit, and it's that's a perfect example of the shit I'm talking about. Subtle haterism. Tez Lowe say, here in the Midwest, they just let a club get started with 4 members when they should have 5 members. And again, Tez, that's just a rule. And we don't know if it is, if it ain't, whatever it is, it's just a rule. I don't even want to get into that. Haterism. On the set, off the set, in our personal lives, in our friendships, in our relationships. We got to start checking it. We got to start calling it out. We got to start and stop allowing it to exist in our presence. So my man Derek Brown say, to support Corey's question, where is the rule book? There is no written rule book. There is no written rule book. It's just like when your grandpa hand you down the recipe for cooking ribs. Like my dad gave me the recipe. It wasn't in no recipe book. It was, son, here's the secret sauce. This is what you do. This is how I rub this. I blah, 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 blah. Mix this, mix that. This is how you do your sauce. It's just a rule. It's just a recipe. There is no written rule book. There is no library that you can go to. And boom, ta-da, MC, MC. I done wrote books. Black Dragon done wrote books. Different people done wrote books. People that did videos and different things on protocols. You got the 1%ers, the OMCs, they giving you game, the ones that will. You got the OGs, and again, it all has to make sense. So how do you know what to do if you don't have rules? Dig, what you do is you take the time to do the research. You take the time to meet and greet people. Something like I said, instead of going to the party, go to the clubhouse. Instead of you just go to the OGs. OG, what you drinking? So let me show you how I came in the game, and I got to do this. I got to give credit to the Regulators MC here in Atlanta. To the Regulators MC at the time. Snowman was a member of the Regulators, and that's who I came into this. But first off, my wife. Let me say that. I'm sorry, Tamika, the Queen. At that time, she was the one that introduced me to the bike set, and then from there, I met a bunch of people. But Snowman was the one that helped craft him and the Regulators. The Regulators, Jay Dozier, all of them, Quint, Meat, Big Meat, Sea Dog, all of the Regulators. They were the ones that groomed me into the MC community. But one thing, when I was a Regulator, as a prospect, I wasn't allowed to be on the dance floor. I wasn't allowed to smile. I wasn't allowed to do it. My job, everywhere we went, was to find the oldest person in the room, find out what OG is drinking, buy him a drink, and sit down and talk to him about the motorcycle community, about the MC shit. That was my job. I had to do that for however long it was, 6 months, 9 months, a year. I think I might have prospected for a year. I'm not sure. But that was my job. That's how I learned motorcycling. I couldn't be on the dance floor. I couldn't be, hanging out by the bike. I had to find the oldest person in the clubhouse, the clubhouse, where the fuck we went to, and I had to go buy them. OG, what you drinking, man? Let me get a Miller's Light. I don't even drink. I done bought more drinks for a nigga that don't drink than the person that drink. I do that today. I don't drink. I don't smoke cigars. OG, what you smoking, man? Oh, I'm smoking one of them. Oh, they got them over there. Oh, okay, well, OG, man, let's chop it up. And I would sit down and listen to their stories and ask. These are the people I would ask these questions to, and I would take what made sense. The rest of the shit I would listen to it here, but I would retain to me what made sense, and as a man, to me, what made sense. And that's how I am where I am today. C1 say, damn, this just happened out here in North Carolina. And OMC just bullied the club, and that club just stopped being a club. One of the members even sold his bike on that BS. So you done just killed his whole joy of riding a motorcycle. Just done fucked his whole get down up of riding a motorcycle. Wow. Big Cell, what in your opinion have changed on the set over time versus how the OGs ran the set back in the days when you were a baby on the set? What are some of the things that the MC should pick back up? Well, first off, we need to pick back up on minding our business. When I came into the MC, we never saw the 1%ers. We never saw the diamond holders. We never saw the OMCs. They never even fucked with us. They never even came to our parties. They didn't come to our meet and greets. They didn't come to no bike nights. They wasn't on no social media. They wasn't doing none of that shit. We didn't even know that they existed. Period. The other thing that has changed over time is the respect to support each other. When I came on the bike set, really it wasn't no clubs hating on other clubs. It was a party. This is real shit. When I started riding bikes, I didn't ride them in California. When I moved to Georgia, this is real shit. And anybody in Georgia, if you're on here listening, tell me, thumbs up or do whatever. You let the shit fly across the screen. If you're on YouTube, agree, whatever. When I first came to Georgia, and this is real shit. When you got off work, if you did not ride your motorcycle to work, when you got off work, you ran home and you got on your motorcycle. And we ran from spot to spot to spot to spot to spot all night, all morning long. You either went to work on your motorcycle or you went home just in time to get back on your motorcycle to go to work. We ran the streets all fucking day. Fun, fun, fun. From one spot to the next spot, to this spot, to this spot, to this, all day. We fucked off tanks of gas. Daily. Every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's what made me want a motorcycle. And then, of course, meeting my beautiful wife. Meeting the queen, and she dragging me around town, and I was their little do boy for the Fat Cat Riders at the time. I'll give a shout out to the Fat Cat Riders. Shout out to the Fat Cat. I was their little do boy. I didn't know no better. But anyway. But you lived every day to ride your motorcycle. And we went from the time you could not wait to get off work. I don't know how home life was then. I can't even imagine how home life was. Home life had to be some real fucked up shit back in the day. It had to be, because we lived to go to work and ride motorcycles. Period. We never saw the OMCs. We never saw the one percenters. We never, unless we went over to their clubhouse. Unless we went to their clubhouse, that was it. They didn't fuck with us. We didn't fuck with them. Period. That's real shit. Now, I don't know if somebody on here will say, yes, that's what it was. I don't know. I'm just telling you, when I came in, we had a motherfucking ball. Period. From sun up to sundown. Any day we couldn't ride our motorcycle was straight purity hell. We couldn't ride that day or whatever it was, and the whole 9 yards, it was straight hell. That's what it was. It was the funnest shit in the world. Now, motorcycling is, hey, Sel, you going to so-and-so? Where's that at? Yeah, who shit? Nah, I'm going to go on and chill. We got to make executive decisions now to go to a motorcycle function, an annual meet and greet or a party or an event. You got to make executive decisions. You got to load up, pack a weapon and some more shit before you go hang out. What the fuck going on? What the fuck is going on, bro? So now when you buy a motorcycle, you got to buy a motorcycle and a weapon. They come damn near hand in hand, a motorcycle and a weapon. You can't just buy a motorcycle. You got to buy a motorcycle and a weapon. They both go hand in hand now. Anyway. Don't want this to be offensive to any of my OMCs and my 1%ers, but hey, I know some of y'all going to take it like that. You know, call me. Number 424-242-2355 is, let me put it on the screen so you can see it and use it to call me if you got a problem with anything I said. Don't mean no harm, just speaking the truth. My truth, what I know. I love this shit. It is what it is. But we got to start checking the haters around us. When we hear some hateful shit, we got to start speaking on it. When we see some hateful shit, we got to start speaking on it. Quit letting your homeboys, your brothers or your sisters get away with being haters. It's a new era. We need everybody in order to make it to the next level of this life. We need all of our friends. We need all of our people. I need your expertise. You need my expertise. I need your help. You need my help. In order for us to get to the next level. We behind the 8 ball. And it's sad. But it is what it is. Smooth, I appreciate that donation, sir. Say, man, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Please. My numbers are low, and it is what what it is. I don't do this for the numbers, but the likes and the subscribes will be helpful. And before you run off and go tell your OMC Connect, before you go to snitching on me, make sure that you understand that I'm only speaking my truth, what I know, and how it looks. This is what it looks like. When you get dressed or you get situated to come to somebody else's party, to disrupt their party, that's what haters do. It's my time. Love y'all. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to my girl Thick With It. Happy birthday to everybody else that's out there. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday to you. Stay safe. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Ride your motorcycle and just continue to just be blessed. All right?